Hi guys, it's Donna. Welcome to my channel. Um, I am just doing a little catch up here. Um, I need to get back online. I need to get doing some lives and get some readings done. And I have just been so sick. This year I have been really, really sick. But, this last month, this has taken the cake. So I have pneumonia. And I think everybody by now kind of has an idea that I do have pneumonia. It started about a month ago. And I can tell by my videos, how many videos I was putting out. And that's when my lives kind of went to, started going way down. Like I just couldn't do them. Um, and I am still sick. This is kind of ridiculous. So anyway, around the 25th of July, for about 2 weeks, I didn't know what was wrong. I thought I had a little bit of a cold and it would get better and then get worse again and then get better and get worse again. And then it just kind of hit me and I was just sick, like no tomorrow. So I had a headache and I had a low grade fever and I had body aches and coughing. And I had phlegm that I was spitting up and it was like green and yellow. And then it was spitting up blood. And it was like really horrible. And so by the 16th of August, I couldn't get in to see my doctor. And by the 16th of August, I went to the clinic. Now, for some reason, our doctor, we have a new doctor, our doctor retired, and we have this new doctor, and he belongs to this family group. And it's good in many ways because there's many doctors involved. But anyway, you're only allowed to go to two clinics. If you go to any other clinics in Barrie, you will no longer be his client. And that's just as plain as he gets. He says, I don't get paid for you going to another clinic, so you will no longer be my client. So, you have no choice, right? So I had to wait for an after hours clinic and I had to go to that clinic. So when I went in there, the doctor was very, very good. I really liked her. But it was a Friday and there was nothing open for x-rays. She didn't have anything for x-rays. The only place you could get x-rays was the hospital. And I told her I'd be willing to go, but she said, no, they're open tomorrow. So, you can go and get an x-ray tomorrow. And I said, okay. But I didn't think they were open. But anyway, I went along with it. But she said, for now, we're going to start you on the antibiotics. Anyway, we're going to treat you as if you have pneumonia. We've got all kinds of crackling in here. So I can hear it. So I do believe that that's what you have. So I said, that's fine. So we went and got the antibiotic and I went home. And the next day, I could not get an x-ray. They were closed. The only way to get an x-ray was to go to the hospital and it had to be an emergency for you to go. Well, I was okay. I didn't want to take a place of somebody else that was really sick. So my daughter is a nurse. One of my daughters is a nurse. So she told me, Mom, just keep an eye on things. If you feel like you can't breathe, go to the hospital. She said, call an ambulance and go. She said, don't worry about what anybody else says or anything. She says, if you can't breathe, things can change really easy and quickly and go to the hospital. So I told her I would. Okay. So Monday came around and I called my doctor's office, was able to get an appointment in a couple of days. Problem is, by Monday evening, I was dying. I just, it was just horrible. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't, I was coughing and again, still coughing up blood and green and yellow gut, yucky. And it might be too much information, but yeah, it was horrible. So I decided I was going to the hospital. So if I didn't go to these two clinics, which don't have any diagnosing equipment, I had to go to the hospital. Other than that, I lose my family doctor. So I decided I would go to the hospital. The reason you don't want to go to the hospital, or we don't want to go to the hospital here, is because it takes 3 times or 4 times as long than it does at the clinic. So if it's a 2-hour wait at the clinic, you can guarantee it's an 8 or 10 hour wait at the hospital. So yeah, but anyway, I said I was going. So one of my kids dropped me off and I went in there and I'm just so sick, you know? Um, so anyway, in the hospital, the one doctor, yeah, because I saw more than one, but one of the doctors was really rude to me. The doctor that was looking after me, he was rude to me. He gave me this feeling like, what the hell are you doing here? You saw your doctor Friday. You have an appointment Wednesday. The hell are you doing here? And it's like, I can't breathe. Like, anyway, he treated me really badly and I was not impressed. And it just made me feel really bad. And you're already sick. So anyway, they had to take x-rays. And so when they came back and told me that I did absolutely have pneumonia. Okay, so that the x-rays confirmed pneumonia. So, and then they were going to put me on puffers. So they were going to put me on 2 puffers, which is fine again, right? So the nurse comes in and she has these 2 puffers and she just puts them on the tray in front of me. And I looked at her and she looked at me and she said, you have to take those. And I was like, I don't know how. And she said, really? And I says, yeah. Like, just because I'm 65 years old doesn't mean I've been sick all my life, or just because I have pneumonia now doesn't mean I've been sick all my life, you know? So yeah. So anyway, I wasn't impressed. So anyway, she showed me how to use them. And then she told me I would take them home with me. Okay. So there was no prescription with them. There was nothing written on them. My name wasn't anywhere. The doctor's name was not anywhere. There was no box that came with them. No instructions with them, nothing. And I mean, when you're there, you're not thinking of all that, right? You're inundated with people and they're trying to get you out of the hospital because they said I could leave because now they knew what was wrong. They're still treating me with antibiotics and they are giving me puffers to go home, right? So fine and dandy. So I get home and I call my daughter Amber, the one that's a nurse. So her name is Amber. So I called Amber and I was telling her what happened. And she said, Mom, there is a patient experience office and you should give them a call. And she says, you don't have to do that now, but when you're feeling better, you should give them a call and let them know what happened. And I said, okay. So that is on my to-do list, right? It's just, I'm so tired of people making you feel like you don't matter and that whatever's wrong with you doesn't matter, right? So anyway, so I get home with these 2 puffers and I go to get all my medication and then I get my 2 puffers out and um I guess I just put them on the counter and I went to bed. I was exhausted. So the next day I get up and I take my other medications and I go to take this medication, these puffers, and I don't know how much to take. So I don't know whether I take 2 puffs once a day, 2 puffs 10 times a day. I have 1 puff. I have no idea. So I call my pharmacist and I tell them what happened and that I don't have any information on them except what they're called. They seemed a little skeptical about telling me how to use them, but they did. You know, she told me she was telling me how to use it, like how to use the puff part. And I said, no, I need to know how many puffs I need and how many times a day. So anyway, she had to do some research because depending on what's wrong, you use the different ones for different things. So she finally gave me an idea of what I'm supposed to do. So I'm getting ready to do that, and Amber calls me, my daughter. So she calls me, and I tell her I'm getting ready. I had to call the pharmacy to figure out how to do this. And she said, Mom, what are they telling you? How are they telling you to take it? So I told her what the procedure that they told me. They told me to exhale, and then inhale and puff. And then just when I can't hold it anymore, take one more puff and hold on to it for as long as I can. She said, no, that's not what you do, Mom. You don't fill the chamber twice and hang on. She said, they're wrong. Okay. She says, I hate this. So many nurses, they show people the wrong way to use the puffers. So make sure if you are taking puffers or anything else that you have been taught the right way. Make sure you look it up. And if that's not the way that you've been taught, find out the right way. Okay. So Amber walked me through it, showed me how to use it properly, because I was telling her I was having a hard time doing that with the extra puff and trying to hold on when I couldn't breathe. So anyway, so we finally got it worked out what the problem was. So anyway, I did figure out how to take the puffers, and I figured out how many times a day to take the puffers and all that stuff. So I'm on 2 puffers and I am done the antibiotics, but I am still sick. So I am so tired of this. I am just so tired. I don't like, I try to go for a walk just so I know the fresh air would be good for me, but I can't walk more than 5 minutes, 10 at the most. And then it's a struggle to get home. So it's really still deep inside, right? So I'm not sure what to do. And then I had, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I was having delusions, and I didn't have a clue what that was all about. Like I was seeing things, seeing people, thinking things happened that didn't happen, thinking I've had a whole conversation with someone and none of it even happened. It was weird, very, very weird. Um, so I had talked to Amber about it, talked to Heather about it, my other daughter, and they wanted me to go back to the hospital because that can be a sign um, of the infection not letting go, like not being cleared up, you know. And I told them I would be careful. I have an appointment this Monday, so I told them I'd be careful, and I would make sure that I talk to them when I go in. I'll talk to my doctor. And this Monday is tomorrow. So this is Sunday when I'm recording this, and I see my doctor tomorrow, and that would be the 26th of August. So today is the 25th. So I'm going to post this right away. So it won't have much editing. I have no makeup on, no nothing. So it's just a raw kind of video, right? But I think it's important. So if you ever are sick and you have delusions, you're not going crazy. It can be part of your medication. It can be part of the infection. It can be part of something like that, right? So maybe your medications are not sitting with you well. You could be having an allergic reaction. There's all kinds of things that can be going on. So I will find out tomorrow what's happening there, okay? And I will do another video and let you guys know either tomorrow or Tuesday, okay? It'll be just a quick little video. I'm still coughing. I'm not coughing up blood, and it's no longer green, but it is still a little yellow, and it's not good. It's still thick. And it's, sorry about that. I know it's gross, but it's still not good, right? I'm tired. It's just like I can't do videos. I can't, I just can't concentrate. I can't sit there and do them. If I do a video, I do it very, very slow. I do a little bit here, a little bit there, but it's very, very hard for me to do a video that way and to keep track of what's going on, especially when I do readings, right? So yeah, because this video is probably going to go on both my channels. It's going to go on um my Sassy Seniors channel, which I'm not very sassy right now, but maybe a little sassy, but not a whole lot of spunk. But yeah, so it's going to go on my Sassy Seniors channel, and it's also going to go on my Northstar Tarot channel, right? I want everybody to know what's going on, okay? I did make some decisions a while ago that I am only going to be doing lives once a week on my other channel, and it'll probably stay that way. I might go up to two, but we're going to see how I feel, okay? I want to make sure that I keep having fun with my channel, and I don't want it to be a chore. I am retiring. My birthday is on the 7th of September. I will be 65. And so a lot of things change for me. And you know what? That's okay. I'm allowed to retire. And I just feel like, you know, maybe I'm not supposed to, but I do think I am. Okay. So anyway, so that's what's going on. So I have been doing a couple of private readings for people, and I've been able to do some of that, which has been no problem. But there's a couple that I haven't felt that I could do it justice. So I've had to cancel those readings and refund the money. And that's okay too. I will get better. Making some changes as far as what kind of readings I'm doing online, like offline, like right now I do um, my 15-minute reading for $40, and I do my 30-minute reading for $70. And then for some people I've been answering questions. I'm getting out of the answering questions, okay? I just don't want to do that anymore. So it'll either be the 30 minutes. I mean, I've always done readings by time, so I don't know why I'm changing it. So, except for when I do the quick readings online, right? And I think that's why I just wanted to give people with something that they were used to, but I'm changing that. Okay. So on the Northstar Tarot channel, it's just going to be a 15-minute reading, or a 30-minute reading. One's $40, one's $70. And even if you're on Sassy Seniors channel, you can message me for a tarot reading. I would absolutely love to do that. Okay. So yeah, so I'm trying to get a lot done, as much as I can, which is very little, but I am really doing my best. I just hope you guys stick strong with me. I really need your support right now, and I really need you guys to be there for me, okay? This year has been a shit show, and I know that. Since I had my surgery last December, it has not been a good year as far as, my health. So it has been a little bit difficult, off and on, and more off time than on time. So I am really working hard at getting stronger and getting well. And then what happens? I get pneumonia. It tends to happen that way, right? So we are going to get this under wraps, and then, I will be back strong, and we're just going to pick up, and we are going to continue on, and we're going to close this year with a bang. It's going to be a very good year closing, right? And next year we're going to do fantastic. It's going to be fun for our sassy seniors. It's going to be a lot of fun for Northstar Tarot Tribe. All of this is going to go well. As far as my membership goes for my Northstar Tarot family, you guys will stick with me. I understand that it's difficult, but you guys are getting your readings as much as I can. And I'm trying to get a live once a month for you to keep that up. And, So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. So anyway, that is all I have for you right now. Again, my doctor's appointment's tomorrow, and we're going to get some more news. So hopefully we'll get some more news, and I will start being able to do a little bit more and get a little bit more healthy. If I need antibiotics, I'll do it. If I need to go to the hospital for a while, I'll do it. Whatever it is I need to do, I'll do it. Because I'm telling you, by Halloween, I will not be sick again. Not for a very long time. Okay. So we got that, right? So yes. So everybody, you have a wonderful day. I miss you all. I love you all. Please stick by me. And just know if you want to message me, you want to chit chat, whatever, I'm here for you. My email address is on the channel, either channel, it's there for you. Email me, I'll get back to you, okay? The best way to contact you, just let me know, okay? So I will talk to you guys later. You guys take care and bright blessings, everybody. Love you guys. Mwah.